Welcome back to Pines to Palms, guys. Today we're going to be doing some hog hunting with 22 Magnum CCI Maxi Mags. So I've actually only ever shot one hog with my 22 Magnum, and that was with these Federal 50 grain small game rounds. And it's a pretty heavy bullet for 22 Magnum, and they're moving really slow. I think it says on here, moving 1,530 feet per second. And I've done a lot of raccoon hunting with these Spear 30 grain TNT rounds, and these are moving super fast at 2,200 feet per second. But these TNT rounds, they really blow up like TNT. I don't think they'd have enough penetration to get through a hog's skull. And then these Federal 50 grain rounds, I thought they did really good, but I'm interested to see what a little bit more velocity would do on a hog. And these CCI Maxi Mags are just perfect. They're moving at 1,875 feet per second, which is right in between the super fast TNT and the slow 50 grain Federal rounds. I'm going to be hunting with my Henry 22 Magnum small game carbine. I really like this gun. It's got a nice set of Skinner peep sights on it, 16.5-inch barrel. This is really my raccoon gun. I've killed a ton of raccoons with this thing, and it's just great. So I've been shooting these CCI Maxi Mags out of it, and I'm getting pretty good groups. Here's one right here, all about the size of my fingernail. It's around 20 yards. I'm going to try and keep these hogs close, under 30 yards. I don't have a whole lot of room for air with iron sights, but I think we should be able to do it. On the property that I'm hunting, there's this big sounder of rowdy hogs, and they've been living here for the past couple of months, just tearing everything up. And the ringleader is a big old boar. I've actually had him on the camera for the past 2 or 3 years, and he's pretty much nocturnal. He only comes out at night, and I was finally able to get him to come out during the daylight. And so a few weeks ago, I went out hunting. He came in perfectly, and I don't know what happened. I think I had boar fever. I was super amped up. And I was using a different gun than the gun I'm using today, but I pulled the shot, and it looks like it was just a flesh wound that hit him right in the skin. Next night, he was back in the feeder feeding, and it looks like the bullet kind of went through part of his skin and came out the other. And he's still around. I still get pictures of him all the time, and the giant sounder of hogs that he hangs around with has not left either. So I'm hoping we can get out. Maybe we can get him, or maybe we'll get one of these other little hogs. Alrighty guys, we made it to where we're gonna hunt. This is probably my favorite spot in the whole world. There's just these beautiful live oak trees, and it's a big funnel. I got a swamp over there and a swamp there, big oak hammock here, and it kind of goes out to an oak hammock and then the cow pasture over there. But I got this feeder right here. I'm gonna put some corn in it. I'm gonna turn it on. It goes off at the same time every night, and so if it's consistent enough, these hogs should start coming in. And I've got my tree stand right there about 30 yards away, which is just perfect. This 22 Magnum looks great riding around on the four-wheeler with that 16.5-inch barrel. It's just the perfect trail gun. That's it for now though. Next time I see ya, I'll be in the tree stand. I just climbed down from the tree stand, and there's our little shell casing right there. Looks great. So all those hogs came running in from over there. I could hear them squealing long before they came in. And they all came running in. There was like, I don't even know how many there were. There were a ton of them. And a bunch of the little piglets came in here. And some of the sows started to come in. And I saw like 3 big boars back there. And I think one of them was the spotted boar that I shot at the other day and I just couldn't get. But he was just way too smart. He was not going to come in. Even these little piglets were just super skittish. I think a lot of them are pretty well educated to the fact that I've shot in some of their aunts and uncles before. But anyways, 2 piglets kind of stuck around, and then this little sow came in, and she was just chilling, as cool as could be. Didn't have a care in the world, and it looks like we made a perfect shot on her, right behind the ear. Man, perfect shot. I'm always super impressed with that 22 Magnum. It does such a good job, especially on raccoons and even bigger game like pigs. And this isn't a huge sow. It's pretty decent. I guess it's probably like 50 or 60 pounds. She's just big enough where she's probably pregnant right now and has a whole lifetime of making litters that are just going to tear up this whole property. So really happy to get her out. I feel very blessed. I hope you guys have a really great summer. Sorry I haven't put out a video in a while. I've been super busy with life. But I hope you guys have a really good one, and thanks for watching.